to our first alert forecast now. Looking live from our Mobile 11 storm chaser. It's in southwest Denton County. You can see a few drops on the windshield right now, but the way things have been looking, Scott, I'm guessing that we're going to be seeing there we go. We see the windshield wipers going at least. And
yeah,
we're going to see a lot more of that.
A lot more of that, Karen. And there's going to be a new severe thunderstorm warning coming for Denton County and also Wise County because that storm is increasing in intensity. Outflow boundaries allowing these storms to really develop again. So a whole lot happening for us as we take a look at exactly what's going on. Bear with me. I have a lot to get through as far as these warnings are concerned. So with that in mind, continuing to look at the new severe thunderstorm warning just now issued for parts of Denton County and also into Wise County. It's going to pop up here into my system first here relatively soon. But first, let's take a look through Parker County. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning until 6. Also through parts of the Hood County area. That is until 6 o'clock. Let me go ahead and zoom my way down there just so you're able to see exactly what's going on with these storms as they're moving their way on in. And, you know, the hail size with this, it did reach severe limits now. Quarter size hail, which is still severe limits, to penny size hail. I'll clear these kind of markers out and zoom in a little bit more right along Bowden Road and Allison. You have some of that quarter size hail that's moving into your neighborhood. So with that in mind, I'll go ahead and just widen out the view a little bit more. Put this into motion. I can see that this storm here is just drifting its way down to the east and to the southeast. So with that in mind, we'll put a forward track here for you. And this storm is moving about 25 or 15 to 25 miles an hour. So we're going to say about 20 as it's moving its way southeast. So with that in mind, Granbury about 552. Toller 557 and Godley about 6 minutes after 6. Just as we were coming here to talk about the weather, we mentioned the new severe thunderstorm warning for Denton County. This is until 6:30 also for Wise County with this storm. So the threat there is the potential of, it looks like this is moving its way to the ping pong ball size hail. It's moving east at 15 miles per hour. So I'll go ahead and clear this on out, be able to sample some of the hail as well. We look at this is called the VIL, the vertical integrated liquid. So that's we're able to kind of see the hail size up to a ping pong ball or $50. So a couple of hail cores that we're looking at. So with that in mind, I'm just going to again track both of the areas that we're looking at as this is moving its way to the east at 15 miles per hour. Going to be crossing over 35 soon. So Ponder 522. You can see North Lake around 533. Looks like Copper Canyon 614. Corinth about 615. Hail's the biggest concern as we've been going through the afternoon hours. From there, we now turn our attention further down to the south. We have a severe thunderstorm warning for Johnson County until 6 o'clock, also for Ellis County until 6 o'clock. Let's do the same thing. Let's sample some of the hail size there. And the brighter the purple color, that indicates the potential of some larger size hail. Now, this is saying tennis ball size. I think that might be overdoing it just a bit, but $50 size hail. So the threat there is we're dealing with these severe storms that are moving through. As I go ahead and put this into motion, this storm is moving its way to the northeast, about 15 miles per hour as well. So I'll give you that leading edge on that as this is moving its way in, as it's moving its way off towards the northeast at about 15. So Waxahachie 554, Oakleaf 617, Pecan Hill also at 617. Clearing that one out. So we have one more severe thunderstorm warning that I'm tracking. This is over parts of Kaufman County and also does include Rockwall County. My concern here is that you can see that we do have also a severe thunderstorm warning in the area and this hail core right over east of Lawrence, right over Mineral Wells Street to the west of Terrell. This is moving northeast at about 25 to 30 miles per hour. So I'm going to track that for you. This is moving relatively fast for us. It's slowed down just a little bit. I'm going to give it about 35. So Terrell 523, Quinlan about 546, Hawk Cove 548. Whole lot that we're tracking as far as these storms are concerned. So there's the latest look at the first alert radar right now. Getting some reports also in the Godley area. Outdoor warning sirens for us. We have a severe thunderstorm watch that remains in effect, as you can see through a lot of North Texas, around parts of the Metroplex as well. So just want to remind you, going into the evening hours, you're going to be able to see that the radar very active because of this front that's out to the west, sliding its way down to the southeast. So the first alert futurecast picking up on that activity, and over the next couple of hours, the potential very large hail, damaging winds, and I can't roll the chance of an isolated tornado over parts of the Metroplex, then continuing to the evening hours, then sliding its way down to the southeast by the time we get to 9 to 10. All right, just real quickly, I want to show you we have this enhanced risk of severe storms. A lot of us aren't seeing rain and storms right now. but it's very hot and humid out there. I want to alert you to the fact that tomorrow 93 degrees is going to feel possibly like 102 to 104. On Sunday, I'm forecasting 98, could be very close to the record of 99 on your Memorial Day. 95 degrees, sunny skies on the way. And then as we go into the remainder of next week, a return of rain and storms in the forecast. Temperatures cooling back down to the low 80s by Thursday. You're watching us here on CBS News Texas on this alert. We'll be right back.